everyone, and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. This week, our map is made by Maki, and as soon as I load into it, we will see what it looks like. Ooh, pretty aquamarine. Nice colors, nice fish. Okay, a little bit confusing tube. We're gonna have like 50 more speed through here on a normal run, but let's just explore the map first. Very loopy. Wow, we got a lot of these. Okay, there's... let's see. Okay, so it's memorize the loops. Okay, you need to get to the right side for that turn. Just follow the fish. Oh, that was not the right side. Ooh. Down, right. Okay. Oh, that turn is difficult. It's just shy of full 100% steering. But instead I end up screeching my tires and nearly falling off the track. Might want to try a 90 steering limit. Memorize the loops. That was not it. 43 is the author time. 47 is what people are putting down right now. Ooh, 90's not even quite safe, but it is comfortable. Okay, this loop's not too bad, partially because I can see where to go as you enter it. This loop... yeah, kind of like that, sure. I got time to figure this out, and once I do, I'm sure it'll be fine. Got 4 of those, though. 5 of those. Might be a little bit of a memory test. Alright, well, we're on the board. Socks has figured it out. Of course he has. He's the expert when it comes to tubes. I think I just steering limit that. Ooh, a little bit of air coming out of that. Oh, that wasn't it either. What is happening on that third tube? Is it this one that I'm struggling with? Yeah. Oh, you just want to loop. I'm trying to turn, but you don't want to turn at all, I think. Okay, this isn't going to be a representative run, but at least I can try that third loop. It's kind of the same as this one, I think, where you mostly just go straight. You want to be a little bit on the left side for that. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Ooh, these turns are going to be difficult with speed. Alright. Well, I think I know what to do, and I think now that I know what to do, the hard part's actually going to be the 2 flat turns that are not in the tubes. Oops, I forgot what to do. That and actually remembering what each tube is. I don't think that was the right oscillation for that. Wonder if you can get an inner wall right there. Stay a little bit on the left so you come out of that cleanly. I don't know why I'm down so much speed. Just kind of loop normally. Could try first person also, but I don't know how much that would help. Okay, these last two are pretty kind at least. Partially because you can see them coming. They kind of naturally set you up correctly to take the final corners. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. That inner is scary. I don't know if I want to be doing that. Okay, you gotta make sure you don't get air time. Oh boy, some of these turns. Alright, I can finish the map reasonably, but I can't finish it quickly yet. Oof, that corner is difficult. Okay, with proper setup, it's not too bad. I do think maybe just toss on the 90 steering limit. Tubes just to tap to the left so you exit it well. That one you just want to follow the line. And I probably want to take all of that booster instead of just some of it. People struggling, it looks like, in the chat. I do agree this is very hard with speed. Can I see the line in third person? Kind of, but it comes up quickly. That's like the only part I want first person. Yeah, okay, I got more speed by taking more of that booster, so you definitely want to get over and get that booster. 45-0, okay, we're getting there. 2 seconds off of AT, but only 1 second behind the people I'm actually competing against. And it's, you know, a Maki AT, so it's going to be really, really good. Oof, man. Yeah, so as I predicted, now that I know the tubes, it's the not tube sections that are extra scary. I... Right, there's got to be an oscillation in this first tube that sets me up much better. Things you need to get back to the right. I'm somehow not down speed, which is very surprising to me with how much I was steering. You kind of want to end up a little bit wide so that you can take that corner without getting air. Alright, we got 50 people in the lobby. Yeah, and you need to get over to get that booster. It's going to be important for the ending. I saw some talk in chat about maybe just trying to get a safe time. I think that might be a good idea. This may be one of those cups, it seems to be happening a lot recently, where I tap break in the first round or two. Harder than the outer tube map? I don't know about that, Quick Racer. Then again, you guys know how much I hate outer tubes. I wonder if I should use first person just for that one tube. Might not be bad in this one either. Okay, Sandals, 43.9. Same with Curran, just barely. Somehow 7th with a 45, a mid 45. Oh, I forgot about the first tube already. Big lobby. It's going to be interesting to see how many people DNF on a map like this. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine, I guess. What is this split? Decent. I don't know if there's a good time for me to get out of first person. That's part of the problem. Yeah, first person in the last tube has the same problem as third person does, which is not quite being able to see the finish fast enough. And we got about 10 DNFs. So a lot, but considering it's a 50-person lobby on a pretty difficult track, not too many. We got some over 1 minute times getting through. Yeah. Maybe the widest, most consistent spread of times we've seen in a Cup of the Day. Honestly, not a bad idea to be slow on this map. Does make getting the finish quite a bit easier. Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of not surprised to see the wide variety of times because of the fact that speed is the main challenge here. So I think being slow actually means you're probably getting to the finish. And even for some of the better players, maybe taking a slow run is a good idea here. Ooh, I kind of liked that oscillation. Yeah. That also looked like I was holding 90 on my own, so I am going to try to remember that 90 steering limit. Does the wide entry save me enough? Oh, I am way up. I think the wide entry is better there, because I was cutting that corner tight before, but it was giving me a little bit of airtime. Still only a 45, but I'm fine to be taking 45s for a little while here. Oh my gosh, and I keep forgetting about the first tube exit. Next checkpoint's down there. I couldn't, like, jump, could I? Nice podium, by the way. Really shows off who's in second. Eight more players DNFing in round 2, oh boy. It's gonna be one of these maps where it's just people DNFing because they can't do the track consistently enough. I keep forgetting 90. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, tap steering a little bit, just because 90 might be a touch too much. But that's going to be pretty consistent, at least. Oh boy, all over the place. Just get a time. This is a pretty scary map, actually. Not quite enough time for another run. Only 15th, but with how many DNFs there have been, that's probably safe. Round gets the best time so far. Oh yeah, I wanted to try cheesing. Break a bit here just to see. You do a loop at the end of this? Something to think about for if I get far into this cup. Oh no, that's a lot of DNFs again. Okay, seems like a good start. A little error. Okay, pretty solid run so far. Get down to this booster. Turning a little bit to the right in the final tube, just so I don't get air coming out of it. Messed up the final corner, but still maybe a personal best? Now we experiment. Ow. Quick is quick. I thought Quick Racer said he was going to struggle with this map. What's up with that? Could you even jump from the road? Oh. Current Cop set's a pretty good time, though. That feels like something that's very possible. Maybe you're just so slow that, like, the booster doesn't help you enough. That's a possibility when you make that landing on flat ground. Would save a lot of time, though. Alright, 4 players eliminated. I did not see if those were DNFs. Actually, like a touch too tight on that corner. You want to go a little bit wide there as well. Oh, okay. I thought it was too far to the left, but that's okay. This is not going to be a great run, but it might still be enough to get me through the round of 20. Yeah, 45-8 is somehow in 7th right now. A lot of people without a time, though. It's a lot of button pressing on the controller for one corner. Ooh, there we go. Taps the wall there, but this is still a PB run. I think I figured out tube 3, or I got really lucky. That is a 44.5 though. Kern Cobb, 43.5, just a tiny bit faster than Quick Racers from the last round. And only... oh, nope, no DNFs this time. Matt just got sniped out. So last round was also all DNFs. 45.9 was the cutoff. Whew. I'm not super consistent, but I feel like I can do low 45s now, if not 44s. I might be racing the cutoff line for a few rounds here. What did I do last time? I kind of came in from the left. And almost no-steered that tube. I bet there's an entrance to tube 2 that allows you to do that also. And tube 5. Yeah, there it is in tube 5. I found it. I know how Maki builds tracks. There's like, just do what's natural. Go where the road wants you to, which is to that booster. And then just do what's natural at the end. Except for that first tube, which is still not natural to me at all. And this tube, do you do that? Maybe. Alright, I've definitely figured out tube 3, which was the part I was least comfortable with before. And probably tube 5 as well. Oh, okay, taking it a bit... yeah, cool. Style points. So Kern at the 0.4 now. 3/10 off Maki's author time, but getting close. Direct sneaks through another round. 44 is necessary. Ooh, I tied Quick Racer there. Quick Racer seems to not be consistent. I think it's tube 2 that I'm losing the time now. Because I'm having to steer to get out of it well. It just doesn't feel very natural to do that in a tube. Oh! I think you do actually want a tighter entry because you want to be wide at the second half of that corner anyway. Terrible ending. That might be eliminated. Some bad times beneath me. Quick Racer, not having a time right now. Not getting a time. Quick Racer gonna DNF. We'll have to wait for... oh no, Saint Nick. Direx might just sneak through another round. Is RTY on a run? He is. Yeah, RTY's on a good run. Direx will be eliminated this time. Quick Racer, unfortunate DNF, will have to wait even longer for his first cup win. Still got a few contenders for first cup win here, though. Of course, Kern Cobb probably taking over as a solid favorite with Quick Racer being eliminated. Round tends to heat up towards the end of Cup, so keep an eye on him. He just put in a good time. Yeah, I think that's the line for that turn. What was the line for this tube? 98 speed's not amazing. Okay, people passing me. Maybe I can watch Kern on my second run. Kern enters that weirdly. Okay, 0.2, almost author time. It is slowest of the finishers that I have right now. Oh, interesting line at the start also. I saw Kern reset. I'm going to follow him. A bit wide, but that's okay. Kern reset again, so I don't know what to do with the one spot. I definitely need help. What did he do in Tube 5 also? It was something weird there. I want to say he entered like on the left side. I'm just going to do what I know, which is not very good. Oh, this is actually slower. Slightly better ending? Nah, not going to do it. 0.6 needed, I think, did I do a 0.5? Yeah, 1.5, but that's... I wasn't going to make it much further than that anyway, unless I really figured out Kern's line right then and there. Round with another good time also. He's keeping close here. Top 8. All sorts of different lines in the first two. Oh, they're doing a second corkscrew there. Interesting. Into the second tube. Yeah, I think Kern starts a little to the left. That maybe gives him enough of an oscillation to make it work. The numbers are dwindling down to 3 on their first runs. Pandamane, Kern Cup, and Northwind. Pandamane seems to be sticking with Kern here. Ooh, a little bit too far to the inside. I think got some airtime coming into that corner. And, okay, so Kern does set up to the right, which is what I was starting to do. Let's see where other people are. Where can we find people? Found RTY. What does he do here? Slightly right side setup. Interesting to see how different people take tubes. Where is Round? Round does not have a time yet. He's coming into tube 3. RTY and Alex also don't have times. Let's see. Alex is coming up to tube 4. RTY is about to get a time. Round is about to get a time coming into tube 5, as is Alex. Kern Cobb at the point. Oh, it improves to a 0.2. Alex will be eliminated, and I think Sandals was in that bunch also. Sandals will be eliminated. Oh no, Sandals was not in that bunch. Has time to snipe here. Needs a 44.4 to knock out Northwind. Solid tube 5. That's all I've really seen of this run. This is a good time, though. 43.9. Sox with the flat 44. And Northwind and Alex eliminated. So, this leaves Sox, Pandamane, and RTY as the people without a cup win. Pandemain looking pretty fast, and I think if Socks were to win anywhere, it would have to be a tube map. Taking a peek at Kern Cobb's lines. He loads in first, and will no doubt... he loads in last, and will no doubt get to the finish first. Most people are resetting anyway. Yeah, so he does a slight left entrance, which is where he's getting the speed. So they are flying past RTY. Yeah, so Kern figured out Tube 2, and I think that's really the difference between him and everybody else right now. Yeah, RTY's either taking a slow run or Kern's about to set author time here. Yeah, Kern has set author time. 43.0. Author time 43.179. You can see in the top right corner. Round sub 44 is nice. Sandals is following Kern here. We'll see what he does compared to Kern. Sandals and just about everybody else are doing a slight right entrance, and I think that is the difference. Kern taking off as is that Round taking a peek at Kern's lines. I wonder if Round might figure something out here. I'm going to keep an eye on Panda as well. They are early, very early. They will need a snipe. Only one elimination, so if Panda doesn't make it to the finish, then it would be RTY who would benefit from that. RTY is also on a run just in front of Pandemain. Pandemain point of view down here. Ooh, a little bit of error again. I think we saw him do that the other time we were watching him through that section. Slight left side setup. Everyone's got a different method. And it is actually Socks that gets double sniped by both RTY and Pandemain. So Socks eliminated. Oof, man, all three of those guys within a tenth of each other. And the top getting pretty close too, although Kern has set... I'm sorry, that was a 42, was that not? Sorry, let me just take a peek at this. Yeah, that was a 42-7. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know if anyone can beat Kern. We're about to see him fly past RTY here. Yeah, there he goes. Ooh, RTY with a little bit of error. I think it's time to reset. Sticking with this run for now, as Round is also starting to pass him. I wonder if Round... Ooh, Round got a little bit of airtime there. It's going to mess up that line a lot. I wonder if Round has learned from Kern Cobb, who does reset despite being the only one with a solid first run. RTY and Round will be the first to finish. Pandemain coming in as well. Took an instant reset. And goes second. Ooh, man. Just 100th separating Round and Pandemain. That could be the difference. Sandals without a time. Kern Cobb without a time. Sandals coming into the end here. Let's see how he does this last tube. He does the very slight right side setup. Goes fastest with a 43.4. That's a personal best for him. Kern Cobb, no more time to reset. Does a much heavier right side entrance. And a 43.3. So Sandals getting in the mix now as well. RTY would need an improvement if he doesn't want to be eliminated here. Round Pandemain is done. So is Panda or RTY in this round that will get eliminated? Round to put down a 44.1 on a pretty sloppy run also, so maybe he did learn that Kern Cobb line when he was spectating him. Because I think he has a lot of time to gain. We might see it as he's about to come to the finish also. Doesn't seem to improve, and RTY has fallen off the map. Eliminated in 5th. The non-Cup of the Day winners slowly going away. Pandemain the only one remaining now and has been pretty consistently behind the top 3. Just taking a peek here. Round's best time is a 0.7. And let's see. Got Kern already passing around. So Sandals and Round do the second corkscrew. So Kern is actually doing more so my line through there. Everyone's resetting. Kern included. And Sandals. Let's see Round here. Coming into tube 2. Oh, Okay, pretty central setup, actually. So not quite what Kern Cobb does. I got Pandamain following Sandals. Slight right side setup for Pandamain. Be interested to know which of these setups are working the best. Looks like Sandals has reset again. Kern coming to the finish. Round right at the start again. So nobody liking their runs. Oh, Round actually like died in that tube somehow. A 43.2 from Kern Cobb's a very solid time. That will be safe, no doubt. Pandamain resets again. We'll need a snipe. And Sandals is coming to the finish. Final runs for everybody. Ooh, a little shaky coming out of the final two, but we'll get into the finish just fine. Round and Panda is still on their runs. 43.7 is Sandals' time. We have not seen Pandamain get very close to that. I think Panda might be relying on a slow run from Round here. Round with a pretty aggressive setup into the final tube. I think that works out really well, though. That's going to be a good time. My personal best from Round. Pandamain, oh, doesn't even get all of that booster. This is probably not going to do it. And Clips at the end. Does he even get in? He does not. So Pandamain eliminated. And we go into the podium places with Kern Cobb having 18 cup wins, Round having 10, and Sandals having 2. Kern Cobb definitely the favorite based on what we've seen so far. Round loads in last. We can keep an eye on all three. Round with a very different line, because Round... Wow, everyone just totally different lines through the first tube. Round and Sandals do the extra corkscrew. I turned off Steam notifications. I don't know why that popped up. Ignore that. Ooh, Sandals a little bit of air coming out of the second tube. Yeah, smart reset. I do not think you want to continue that run if you get air. Kern Cobb, I'm going to assume he's on a solid run. Round also resets. So these guys do that second corkscrew. 131 speed. Round is going to come out of it with 132. Kern Cobb apparently messed up at the end, so he was not on a solid run. Kern with no second corkscrew, 132 just barely, so actually about the same. Splitting Round and Sandals, I think. Sandals resets again. Somebody needs to get a finish here. Round is the closest. Out of tube 4. Resets! Doesn't like that run either. So Round with just enough time to get a single run in. Kern will get up to the finish. Yeah, Kern will get a finish. A 43.1 at that. Just faster than AT. Sandals a little bit wide, but gets a good setup for the next couple corners. Into tube 4 pretty head on. And I don't think I like that entrance. Gonna get a little bit of air. I don't think this is a strong run, but can Round get to the finish? He does have enough time. He hasn't liked anything so far. Sandals with the 43.8 is solid. We've seen Round do a 0.4. We've also seen him have pretty slow rounds. This time it will be, just slower. 0.04 behind Sandals. So Sandals will go into the finals. Has been racking up the second places. Said he's desperate for a win. Kern Cobb has been racking up the wins. Kern Cobb has put in much better times than Sandals has. They do have this difference in the first tube, but it doesn't seem to be a big deal in terms of speed coming out of it. You see Sandals do his extra corkscrew. Actually has a little bit more speed than Kern Cobb did. Kern Cobb out of tube 3. A nice tight line while still getting wide to get the good turn in. I think a little bit wide on the right hand turn. Pretty solid tube 4. Very close to the wall there. Bubble in my face. He gets all of the booster though. And Kern Cobb will be the first to set a time 4 of a kind with a 43.333. Sandals not setting up for the final tube much at all. Very close to clipping. Runs a little bit wide. I think that final tube might be the difference. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on Sandals for this run because he is the one that needs to improve, although Kern very well could be going for a world record time. Sandals still does the right side entrance to that tube as well. Kern does the left side entrance. See if Kern is still on this run. No, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Slight left side entrance. He comes out with 109, which is 8 more speed than I ever had there. Sandals getting close to the finish, needs a big improvement here. A tiny bit of airtime. Not quite getting all that booster either. I think that matters. Sandals does not improve, so Kern will pick up a 19th win. Will he pick up another world record? Oh, not quite, but a slight improvement. Congratulations, Kern. Yet again, just a reminder of how crazy this is. A 42.7 was his best time, 7/10 faster than anybody else. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see stats and results, check my spreadsheet, which will be in the description below. If you want to join Cup of the Day, join the CTR Discord, which will also be down there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.